Happy Wednesday. All right. We'll be in verses 10 through 13 of the Gospels of John, chapter 1. He, Jesus, was in the world, and the world was created by him, but the world did not recognize him. First, in this verse, we see it didn't know who he was. In verse 11, he goes a little further. He came to what was his own, this world he created, and his own people, but his own people did not receive him. Not only did not recognize him, they didn't welcome him when they figured out who he was. But to all who have received him, those who believe in his name, he has given the right to become God's children. Children not born by human parents or by human desire or by a husband's decision, but by God, God's kids. That's who we are. Adoption is a beautiful picture of the gospel in the home. Apart from Jesus Christ, we're all orphans, separated from God. We were all in sin, alienated from the life of God, but God has adopted us through faith in Christ. In Galatians 4 through 7, we read, But when the appropriate time had come, God sent out his Son, born of a woman, born under the law, to redeem those who were under the law, so that we may be adopted as sons with full rights. And because you are sons, God sent the Spirit of his Son into our hearts, who calls Abba, Father, or Papa. So you are no longer a slave, right? Son. If you're a son, then you're also an heir through God. This gift of adoption as children of God comes through our believing in Jesus Christ. What an incredible thought. We, who were once enemies of God, can be called children of God and co-heirs with Christ, receiving his inheritance. Romans 8, verses 16 and 17. The Spirit himself bears witness to our spirit that we are God's children. And if children, then heirs, namely heirs of God, and also fellow heirs with Christ. If indeed we suffer with him, so may we also be glorified with him. It's all because of God's grace and mercy. See what great love the Father has given us, that we should be called God's children. And we are. 1 John 3:1. Question for today is, what are the benefits of being a child of God that stand out to you? That has some eternal answers. Have a fantastic day. Love you guys.